Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, it's Jay Vlogs. So, as you can see, I know some of you guys are now going into middle school and you guys are really nervous, like what's going to happen next, grades are going to get harder, but let me just give you guys some quick tips. Okay, so first of all, when you get to 6th grade, it's not hard, I wouldn't say. It's only hard if you make it hard or if you get into problems. So basically, the main rule here is stay in your lane. Okay. And the second rule, I would say get good grades and be nice to your teachers. Because if you're not nice to your teachers, trust me, they'll fail you on purpose. Just be honest. But they're not there to like us, so that's not a problem. But you can't just be disrespectful to them just because you want to be one of them kids. Okay? Then, the third rule, always make sure you smell good. Don't nobody want to be going around the school smelling you. I'm sorry, like, going to 2nd grade, me, yes. But, just from experience, when I used to be like, oh, I'm going to go to school and spray deodorant, and then not knowing you have PE. You have PE. Obviously, you'll be outside. So, like, what's the point of not wearing deodorant? So, my routine in the middle of the school year, when I found out that people said I stink, I started spraying deodorant before PE and after PE and mid-PE. There's no, you cannot stink. People will judge and people will hate, and they'll laugh. Fourth rule. Let's be honest. In the mornings, especially going in 6th grade, you have to make sure you're on time, because if you look like a sleepyhead when you fall asleep in class, your teacher will wake you up out of your sleep and everybody will be staring at you laughing while you're sleeping. Because some kids don't even go to sleep at that time and they be looking at you like that's why you're sleepy, that's why you look like this when you're sleeping. No. You need to make sure you have great hygiene. I learned from experience when I fell asleep, my teacher knocked on my desk over and over and over. So, I don't want that to be you. Okay? 5th rule. Let's be honest. When you get into fights, and if you win or lose, if you win, everybody's going to think you're the GOAT. You can fight. Then they'll make you the queen of the school. And then one moment, as soon as you get beat up, they'll betray you and be like, you can't fight for now. They're like, no, that's just weird. And then they pick the last quarter of the day to fight. And then middle school. Like, you go to school to learn. Okay? I learned since all the way to pre-K, you go to school to learn, not to be drama. 6th rule. Let's be honest. If you date somebody, even though you shouldn't be dating, if your parents allow it, like mine does, if you date, don't tell people your business right away. That's for you to decide. Because you don't tell your friends, oh, can you go somebody like him? Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, it's okay to ask your friend for advice because they're dating somebody. But if you go and you just immediately is like, oh, well, I like such right away, then they're going to start going to tell other people. Even if you say you can tell one person, 2 people, they're going to go tell the whole school, and then that person's going to go tell that person, and then the person you like is going to find out so fast. So if you date somebody, keep it to yourself until you're ready to share it. And tell your boyfriend, keep his friends out his lane, because if that's the case, I'm not going to tell my friends at all. But I'm single right now. 7th rule. Let's keep it 1,000. If you tell your friend all your secrets, 1 minute, as soon as you guys get into an argument, they'll start spilling all those secrets. Trust me, I learned. I told my friend that I haven't got my period. She went and told the whole school. And then laughed about it like it was something bad. Don't nobody care. But I learned from experience for telling my friend my business. And I learned when I had drama with somebody. My friend called me a liar. But I guess it's squashed now. Playing. Squash. We started fighting. And she said she was going to do that, so I'm trusting her, okay? I know she's going to watch my video. Trust me. The eighth rule, since I mentioned periods in the last rule, you guys definitely know. When you have your period, I don't know, but my sister does, and I have girls that live in my house. When you have a period, girl, don't nobody want to be smell all that. First of all, you need to spray some perfume in the stall when you're done. Make sure you wipe the seat, flush right, wipe right, do what you gotta do, wash your hands, and get back to class. Because don't nobody got time for you stalling in the bathroom. I'll tell you that going into 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, you're basically free. Basically. Like, there's no, you're doing this. You're straight out of elementary. Come on. I've seen people get in trouble for that. And please do not put your lips on the mirror. That's so disgusting. The 8th rule. If you want to be liked, don't change for nobody. I'm telling you that now. Everybody in middle school is going to be so weird about it if you change for the better, because as soon as you go back to doing one of your old habits on accident, they're just immediately finna switch up. So just don't try to be like them. Trust me. That won't get you nowhere. I learned from experience. Like I said, I was in a group of bad kids, and I learned my lesson. So I picked who I wanted to be friends with and stay with, and look where I am now. I do cheer, good grades. Just be yourself. The 9th rule. See, the 9th rule is like kind of my favorite, but it's not. Be clean before and after school, mid-school. Be neat, organized, proficient, everything in this vocabulary. Just be yourself, okay? Like, cause you guys, honestly, when you go to 6th grade, everybody's gonna say, oh, 6th graders are messy. Especially coming from 5th graders, trust me. If you're in 6th grade, and then 5th graders and the lower grades don't think they tough and buff. This is why I shut them down immediately. You're not in my league, you're not in my grade, you're not my age, stay out of it, and stay in your lane. Because you still need to learn and get your education. Boom, just like that. Because they heart, soul, and feelings in the nicest way. Like they say, kill it with kindness, but don't do what makes them hurt. I basically hurt his feelings, but I hurt his feelings. Okay? Okay. 10. The 10th rule is more, I would say, strong, but if you think about it, it's like, do you want to do something or do you not want to do something? Never, ever in middle school let your friends try to drag you into something that you don't ever do at home or on a regular day. Like, that's why it goes with the other rule. Be yourself. Because don't nobody got time for that. Nobody. Because if you can say, oh, I'm going to burn down the school, my friends will be like, this is a great idea. You should burn down the school. You should burn down the school. That way we won't have to study no more. No, because some people, some people are actually going to go do it. So you don't push people to do what they don't want to do, just like they can't push you. So, all I'm saying, don't let nobody control you, because that will absolutely get you nowhere. That will get you to juvie if you want to go to juvie so bad, sure. Or if you want to get expelled, crush all your dreams and pathways to high school, straight down the alleyway. Trust me. Trust me. If you want to take that direction, I'm not stopping you. But the people who actually want to listen, y'all already know what's up. 10th rule. Oh, not 10th, 11th rule. Anyway, so I'm going to go besides that. So, the 11th rule, I would say, don't try to brag. Don't try to brag. Because people will actually backfire and actually show you a lesson and teach you a lesson at that when you try to brag about people. Or what you got. Because some people are homeless nowadays. Just because they go to school don't mean they live clean. I met a homeless girl. She was my friend, but then she backstabbed me. That's okay. I still wish her luck in the future. Trust me. Okay? The whole school don't like her. But that's okay. I'm not going to judge, because one day that could be me. Just because I live in a big house now, like this house is huge. Just because I live in a big house now don't mean that I could be living in a tent later. Don't ever brag about somebody or something that they're not bragging you. If you want to go toe to toe and they're bragging with you, go do your thing. Even if boys are watching this, boy, shut them right out. they say they got Gucci or Prada. You got Balenciaga. Okay? Don't lie. If you got something that you want to throw out there, if they failing and they want to brag, at least I'm passing. You're too busy bragging about this and this and this and this, but you're not thinking about this and this and this. See how fast you can just escalate that down? Tell me how. 12th rule. If you feel like you're tired and exhausted, one. Me, this year and last year, my mom woke me up at 6. But this year I'm waking up on my own. For probably the whole school year because I'm trying to do this myself. So I'm going to use her tablet for the first day. Can't wait to see that vlog. But I'll be vlogging on the first day. Not vlogging on the first day. So excited. But when you guys do that, you know, you get better sleep. And then if you have any sports that are past your school time, so like everybody's going home and you're still at school, you see what I'm talking about? If you guys see where I'm going, y'all know where I'm going. Because, first of all, I'm sorry I keep visiting my hair. I'm going to tie it up. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're still on the 12th floor. But then if you feel like you guys are tired, or if you guys have sports like when everybody's leaving and you still have to stay after school, when you go home, finish your homework real quick. Or mid-practice when you're at break, you can get some of that work done while you drink water. Drink water, right. Drink water, right. Break's over, get back to your sports and do what you gotta do. Then on your next break, do the same thing. If you don't have any break, you can multiply time. As soon as practice or whatever you got done, as soon as it hits the time where you have to leave, just get it done. If you don't get it done, I don't know what to tell you, because most of the time, basically, homework is not actually homework. Homework is basically what you don't finish in class. And if a teacher tells you to rip out a page from a book or textbook or any type of book that they want you to rip something out of, don't take it as actual homework. You can get it done in class. My teacher passes our homework in the middle of class. So in the middle of class, when I'm done with classwork, I start doing my homework. And whatever I don't finish inside class, I take it home. But if I finish all of that inside class, it becomes schoolwork, just more schoolwork. And please, never cheat off somebody. That's just dumb. You never get far, I'm telling you that. 13th rule. Always. This is like the 13th rule, you can't go wrong. Like, there's no way. You're not going to fail if you do it. Get your assignments done on time. If you're late, like 2 weeks to turn in something, you're just absolutely cooked. My little brother over here laughing at me. You're absolutely cooked. Like, there's no way you're telling me that you couldn't get an assignment done that was due. If you have assignment due on Wednesday, you complete it on Monday or over the weekend if he gave it to you on Friday. Complete it over the weekend. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna be on my phone, or I'm gonna do this, and then when I go back to school, I'll just complete that such and such period. No, you need to be straight and clean. Even if you have homework and you come home with homework, do your homework right away. I don't even change my clothes or nothing. I just go sit at my desk in my room and do my homework or my assignment that I have to do over the weekend. And then after that, I don't change my clothes. I go to the shower, then change my clothes, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed. Because then the next day it's gonna be back to school again. Like, this is how summer goes by so fast. I hate this toy. Anyway, but like I said, you're not gonna get anywhere if you don't do what you have to do. Okay? The 14th rule. If you fart in the middle of class, except for the people that you know your friends for, they won't laugh in your face. That'll be disrespectful. And if you fart and the whole class start laughing, they'll be ashamed. Because first of all, the human body does it. It's unwanted gas. And third of all, everybody does it even if they're alone. It's called an accident. But if you're trying to be nasty, then I understand that you get laughed at, because that's not funny. And fifth, like, let's just keep it real. If you're about to fart, it has to be excused. And if that teacher don't let you excuse, you tell your parents or you go report it. Okay? That's all I got to say. Especially if you need to use the bathroom. That's all I got to say. The 15th rule. If you decide to collab all your hobbies in one, you'll be exhausted. So, try to do it in an organized way. Like I said in the one rule, be organized and proficient. Make sure you get all your work done that you gotta do. Because, honestly, I don't know what to keep telling you anymore, because not like y'all listen anyway. But some of y'all listen. Only the good people. But, yeah. So, just do what you gotta do in a neatly way. That's like saying cleaning your room. Your room's dirty and you need to clean it up. That's why today I did a quick Sunday reset. I fixed my desk, fixed my vanity, my chair, everything I needed to do. I cleaned all of that. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Stay clean all year. The 16th rule. If you think about skipping class and the dean catches you, you're fried. If any of the adults catch you and you know that they're strict, don't push the buttons. It would be nice to take a break, yes. You could take a break, go in the bathroom, but try and use the bathroom and just go in the stall and just take a deep breath and calm. For a quick minute, sometimes I should be sitting in the bathroom just chilling for a little bit because I need a break from class. But with that, you get some air out. Not that type of air. Take that the wrong way. Just to breathe for a second, because class in middle school is very overwhelming. I'll tell you that. When you get to middle school, it won't be such different, because 5th grade is basically telling you about 6th grade, and at the end they start teaching you more 6th grade, so you know what you're learning about. But that's what every grade does. 3rd grade teaches about 4th grade, 4th grade teaches about 5th grade, 5th grade teaches about 6th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. It's keep going. 10th grade, 11th, and then 11th, 12th. That's it. Okay? But they talk about adding a 13th grade. Trump says, I don't know what you got going on, because ain't nobody in middle school. I already don't want to be in middle school. But I'm just going to make my life the best of it, okay? And I like my school vlogs. Dying in the background. I don't know who that could be. But anyway, yeah. That's that, okay? 16th rule, y'all. Okay? 17. 17th rule, y'all. Okay? So, because everybody wants to crack down basics, when people pass around notes, they pass you a note, if nothing's sweet, and you know that kid is not the type of person being drama, if you're not working, and you complete all your work, you can answer the note. If you're not done with your work, rip that up and throw it back. And if you don't feel like ripping it up, just throw it back and say, I'm staying out of that. I mind my business, I can't be distracted right now. Okay? Because if you just entertain that, people will tend to walk right over you, knowing that you'll get sucked into the drama from one to another. That's like saying my friend, I'm not going to say the names, passed me a note. She passed it back to the girl I don't like, if it was about her. Then the girl, she passed it to her friends, and her friends are coming up to me, trying to press me about something that happened. Just to find out that their friend's the one that lied. So then they're looking at me like, oh, I had something to do with it. Cool. I have nothing to do with none of that. No. Okay? The 18 rule, okay? As you see, I have my puppy, guys. But if you like this girl right here, she's in a lot of trouble. So if you have any animals and you know you have hobbies, make sure you leave your animal with the right person, and definitely not leaving with my brother ever again. Anyway, make sure you leave it with the right person that will feed her, take her out to the bathroom, watch her. Because when you go out to school, you can't take the dog to school with you. Duh. Bye, Daisy. You can't take the dog to school with you. That won't get you nowhere. It really won't. So, like, you're just going to be all over the place, like, all these people, like, oh, I hope my dog's okay. I hope this is okay. Hopefully that this is going well. No, you need to stay focused. So you need to know you live with the right person. Like me, I have no choice but to leave him with my brother because my brother's the only person I stay home because he's in high school and in 12th grade. So it's like he'll have more, experience with animals. So he's older, 18. But so what? He's the only person that's homeschooling and he's in high school. Not even middle school. 12th grade. You're about to be done. Go to school. Do what you gotta do. Get out. Gears. Anything besides be under my skin. Okay. The 19th rule. So I had to change location because my mom's on the phone. So I switched to the bathroom. This one closed because the blanket's in there. But 19th rule. Always remember to grab your stuff. Because you leave your stuff at school or you leave it unattended. Like when I bring my lunch bag with me to lunch, if I forget it in the classroom, some kids, they stay behind in the classroom on purpose. So that way, when you're gone, they go to the back line, they go to your lunchbox, and they go in your lunchbox. So if I go to the bathroom, I have to make sure I hide my lunchbox or put it in my book bag or ask the teacher to watch it. Because in middle school, people will tend to take your stuff. If they don't have it, they'll want it. I had e.l.f. lip gloss, lip liner, and somebody stole my rainbow bag, and they took all that stuff out of it. And that was expensive. I got that from Ulta. And don't be like in the comments, that was cheap stuff. It's not that important. No, that stuff was really expensive. Certain Ultas have more prices. I live in Poinciana, but I didn't go to that Poinciana. I didn't go to the one in Poinciana. I went to a whole different one. But I'm not telling y'all where I go, because if I go there, and y'all gonna see me there, and it's gonna be a whole lot. I don't got time. But if you do see me in public, you can say hi. Or I can take a picture with you guys. If you don't want to, that's totally fine. Haters are gonna be haters. People that actually support me will at least say hello. You don't have to take a picture. You don't have to get an autograph. Nothing. You can just at least say hi. Say I watch your videos. You guys can even request stuff. Just cause. Even if it was something funny or lame, I'm gonna do it for you guys. Because you guys asked for it. So certain things y'all do, or if y'all ask me in public, I will do it. Because y'all are my fans. Okay? Okay. And the final rule, number 20, okay? Basically, our letter there is, like I said, is basically a collab of everything. Mind your business, stay in your lane, get good grades, honor, protect your friends, let them protect you. Do what you gotta do, organize, and basically just stay focused, finish out your years of school. Go to college if you want to. Not force anybody to go to college. Help your mom. Support your family. Always be kind to everybody. And make sure you guys stay out of trouble and drama. Don't get suspended. Don't get expelled. That would not look good on your record. I'll tell you guys that right now. Not going to look good on your record. I can't really talk. Well, I can't talk because I don't have that on my record. I never got suspended, expelled. I got into a fight before, yes, which I do not condone. But if you have to defend yourself or you have to protect self-defense, then do what you gotta do. But if not, don't just go up to somebody and start fighting them just because they was talking. Let them talk. They gonna talk. Unless somebody comes to you, the first person that comes to you about drama that was never said, like if they ask you, did you say such, as soon as you say no, they shouldn't keep asking questions. They should let them be. You said no to this question? Okay, I understand. And go on. People in middle school will tend to go round and round and round and start to say something. And then, that's all for today, guys. If you guys want tips on any other grades that I already passed, going on to 7th, if you guys want any other grades below, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I love you guys. Peace.